There's no shortage of miscreants in this world, Sheriff.
The Legion of the Storyman Legion!
For the Legion of Extraordinary Miscreants, famous for their sins and their whiskey sins. They laugh in the face of the law, 'cause they had nothing to lose at all. Nothing to lose at all.
I have a tremendous erection right now.
Oh, and I don't blame you. So I'm fully pounced.
Pounced.
Well, I don't know if that's a word.
It is now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your new favourite podcast in the whole goddamn world. This is the Legion of Extraordinary Miscreants. And can I just start the show by saying, Happy New President Month.
Happy New President, man.
Man, this is go America, go Trump.
Trump.
This is the most exciting thing.
Trump.
I'm of course sitting here with Boris, the machine himself, and I've got Tiny, the most American that ever American. You must be, Tiny, you must be fucking excited by. We've got the hats, Make America Great Again. We've got the T-shirts.
This is for you.
This is for you. We've gone out of our way to make sure that you have a very celebratory new president month, because for you it's a big time. It's your nation, your country. You've got a new man, a new high chief, if you will.
You can't be with your people, so we've become your people.
Exactly. We thought, that man's so far from home, either America or Germany, that we need to mix the two. And if we can bring in like some kind of
if we can bring in a Nazi American,
then I'll do the Elon Musk salute right now if it makes you feel any better, Joel. We are.
Have you seen the side by side with the
and the microphone like a big boy.
neo-Nazis?
Yeah.
Have you seen the side by side?
Yeah,
Where
it's
like
tremendous.
exactly the same move. It's brilliant.
Oh, it's amazing.
Just touch your feet.
So yeah, we thought what we'd do, Tiny, is because we feel bad. Because you really have a tough time, You've moved to a very, very cold place. Meldrum especially, bitterly cold place.
Bitterly cold.
And have you noticed before we carry on, I've even done my face. Like I'm orange.
It's got tan and
I've
everything.
got the white
That's
under
wild.
concealer as well too.
That's really good.
This is all for you, Tiny.
This is
all
method
See,
acting.
I walked in
Method
and
acting.
I thought he was being that wrestler.
Oh, Jim
Anvil.
Neidhart.
I walked in and I thought,
whoa.
with the little tough
that wrestler.
I know it.
tough
The
to hair,
disrespect.
red
is-
hat. Yeah, he's just missing the sunglasses.
Have you seen my T-shirt?
That is a very tight T-shirt, fella.
I thought it was bigger. It was Timu. So when Timu says like 2XL,
Is that as big as Asians get? Is it?
as big as Asian gets.
That's like a 5X in
It's
Asian.
like a
With the-
small European.
with the
you know?
belt. It's good.
Have you seen the belt?
The belt's
It's
a good
The belt's
fucking
well, again,
gorgeous.
America the Great.
So
go from a buckle belt here.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
you know, my parentage are
Yes.
Texans.
Of course,
And
yes.
So growing up, I had the 10-gallon hat, the cowboy boots. I
Oh
had the
my
big
God.
Longhorn buckle, all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
So it's good. So let's just go through what we have here. So we have a American flag.
above your head,
And
yes.
of course, defacing American flags is illegal. But
long banner here.
so we have Trump 2024.
Yes,
Make liberals cry again.
yes,
Yep.
That's good.
yes. We're all about making liberals cry.
And then-
Anybody who wants to, put pronouns in their bio, they can cry.
They can cry.
Yeah.
We will make them cry.
We'll make them cry by calling them names. No, we won't do that because we're very inclusive here at the
We are very
Legion of Extraordinary.
inclusive.
Very, very inclusive. Look at our backgrounds.
We don't discriminate.
We don't
We
discriminate.
hate them all equally.
Like my for example, my wife suffers from irritable bowel syndrome. I have pretty much.
Are you the bowel?
Well, she's got the IBS. I've got the IDS.
What's the
I've got
ideas?
the irritable Down syndrome. So I haven't quite got the.
I've got
full
one of them.
I haven't quite got the full downs, but I've been licked by it.
A
Certainly.
hint of downs.
I've been licked in
A
passing.
sprinkling.
A sprinkling, if you will. Yes,
Yeah, just a
a
little bit of
soupçon of
A
downs
soupçon.
thrown in the mix there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got that covered, of course, and of course you're heavily disabled,
I'm
being
ginger.
a
Absolutely.
7 foot tall giant.
I'm ginger.
You're ginger, of course, yes.
I've got that covered.
Yeah, so that's covered too. So again,
Oh.
very inclusive podcast.
I keep a set of wheels in the cupboard.
He does keep a set of wheels in the cupboard.
Sometimes let her out. Sometimes.
Although the poor
Only when
girl,
it's dark.
she's been locked away tonight, though. Is that because we're here,
It's
though?
because you cunts are
Because
here.
we're here, and
She wouldn't leave us alone.
she's smitten with Tiny. Isn't she?
Actually, it would be quite funny to have her on one time just to see what her take on this shit is.
We'll do that for a future episode. I think
Yeah,
that'd
it'd
be
be
good.
funny. Just listening to her fucking insulting everybody.
So, have you done anything special, Tiny, to celebrate what is possibly the greatest year in mankind, 2025? Not only has he magged, but he's soon going to fucking mega. You know,
He's going to
Mega's
make
gonna be the
Europe
way.
great again.
Exactly. Him and Elon. We're gonna, they're gonna push out Labour. We're gonna have a.
We're going to bring in Farage.
Bring in Farage.
Fucking hell.
I know, right?
Even saying that is
It
terrifying.
hurts in as well too. It's
It's
painful.
exciting.
Did you
It's
see?
like we're living in a fucking film. Like, it just isn't real.
It's mad. Like, have you
So-
seen? There's a latest poll that's showing that Reform are leading in the polls.
No, they're
At
not.
So they're showing that Reform, I think, came in at 26%.
Can we just pause there for a second
Certainly.
and say, right, so where is the data for the polls being collected from? And
Twitter, probably.
And how is the data being analyzed? Because there is a lot of talk about the most rich man in the world
Yes.
having all of the AIs
Giant
that
set of
do
balls.
data aggregation and analysis.
Do you think it's all
Okay.
bots?
Who knows? Who knows?
I hope,
Who knows?
Tiny, I hope that you're not sitting here on the greatest podcast on earth espousing, like conspiracy theories here.
It's who
Because
knows.
we are all about the truth. We are all about truth and justice and the American way.
good.
We are about making sure that people get the rights to say there's only he's and hims. There's no zers and zams.
So you asked how I've been celebrating the week. I've been reading up on 1933. The 23rd of March, 1933.
Okay.
Is
You're just going back through some of your diaries, were you?
yeah. My great grandfather.
All the pages were stuck together.
They're kind of glued together with mush spunk. It's one of the best.
You had to make it fucking literal, didn't you? Okay.
Yeah.
So glued together pages, you managed to unseal them over a hot kettle,
unseal
get the
them.
steam in there to loosen off a little bit.
And I just, you
And
look
restuck
at
them.
it and you read about how the Weimar Republic crumbled, how the Constitution was used
Oh, Jesus.
by the incumbent German government to
Oh.
release the new German government on the people. It was very
very
interesting.
fucking highbrow.
He's going very
It's all-
highbrow
it
here.
was all very good. It's all very good. It's,
So-
it's a good guide on how to do things the right way.
Tiny,
And
one
then
of
they-
the...
and
The
then-
right way.
And then they started deporting people.
Mhm,
It was the illegals.
the illegals.
It started with the illegals.
Yes.
And then the gays.
And the fucking Jews.
Right.
No, I shouldn't say that. No. I mean, they're great. I love the Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's
Don't-
got to look after the money.
Don't drop your cash. Don't drop your what? Don't drop
I'll tell
money
you what.
for it. We'll get Jews.
Fantastic firelighters.
Oh my!
You'll
Oh!
if you've got a wood burning stove, what a way to get it going.
This is possibly going to be the first and last episode of the Legion of Extraordinary Miscreants. So you've done some highbrow reading, of course. Again,
No.
the
just-
fall of society
Just
and
some
the
light reading.
expunging the foreigners.
Yeah, it's just light reading. It's all.
Doesn't sound very light.
It's
I
very
know,
light.
right?
It's great.
Feeling
fun.
the weight of it.
Like I say,
I thought this was going to be funny.
I probably
right?
added
What happened to the
20
fucking
tons
jokes?
of cum to the book,
Okay.
reading
So-
about little man with the mustache, and
So what you're
he was
saying is that-
cozying up to Hindenburg. He even at one point bowed to Hindenburg after getting really upset with him. Shook his hand and stuff, and that's when Hindenburg said, "Oh, okay, I won't oppose your next movement."
Is that right now?
Yeah.
So-
and that was to dissolve the controls from the Constitution of the Weimar Republic that would allow somebody to
Holy
become a
Boris,
dictator.
Boris, can I see you back here?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just my back. Do you remember when we planned to make a comedy podcast? Right?
Yeah.
And then we always said, we'll have a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh,
Yeah.
And then comes fucking the top historian himself, Tiny, to completely
That European
shit on
history.
European history. And,
It's an
the work,
untapped market.
untapped market. The work we've put into this beautiful scenery for him tonight as well, too, that I feel
Wonderful.
personally completely underappreciated.
I know.
It
but-
is.
I'm
It is.
disappointed.
So yeah, anyway, back in the room.
Yeah,
I
so
think,
yeah.
I think
Sorry,
next
guys.
time we just get someone else.
I don't.
okay.
I don't play the victim.
Let's get a new third wheel.
Two pussies. But no, it's
Well,
it's
just
a-
to
it's an incredible level of very predictable non-humor that I've walked into here.
What do you-
non-humor.
What the fuck did you
What
expect?
do you mean non-humor? Have you met us
Have you
before? For
ever?
fuck's sake.
We were out last Saturday. You just know exactly.
I
what to
laughed a
expect.
lot more last Saturday than I have.
I
since
don't even
walked
fucking
through that
remember
door.
last Saturday.
So the problem is, Tiny, right, is I don't know if you've met us correctly, but we are very, very grown children. And the thing is that, and I'm sure Boris here can confirm.
Oh my fucking god!
What the hell was that? What did you drink there?
You sat on me.
Whoa, that is a
Is that the ice cream one you're drinking?
8.4%. It's
King Crush Mango and Passion Fruit Double Milkshake IPA
For
See,
those of
the
you
fact
out
that you
there,
even
from
bought that,
Brewdog.
for those of you out there in the real world, you can't see any video of this, is that Tiny has bought in some delightful cans of beer with very varying flavours.
And each one of them came with their own sanitary towel.
Yeah.
Because these should be drunk by fucking women.
And
Well-
they were all over £3 each.
Why did you
So,
fucking pay
Jesus
for that?
Christ,
It's
I know,
wild.
just idiots.
They
pay
cost
for it.
more than my German beer.
Oh, so
You know,
Can
I
I
should
just-
have brought American beer. American beer and German beer. Mix them together. Heil Hitler.
I've got Coors Light in the door there.
Listen.
I genuinely do.
gentlemen, just to make things a bit more celebratory and a bit
Yep.
more American celebratory, 'cause
Yeah.
I feel that we're missing the point here.
We're missing
I
the
feel that
point.
we're missing like the new President Month Day is that,
We're witnessing history.
we're
right now.
witnessing history right now. We are part of history
Yep.
right now, a change,
Oh, it has
you know.
Rolls Royce wheels.
Yeah.
This-
Also, that eagle's got a gun.
Yeah,
He's
some
got a
eagle.
machine gun.
I have to say, the eagle with the gun is pretty awesome.
Aye. We are going to. I'm going to create a Twitter account for this, of course, and I'll post all the photographs on there.
Yeah.
I will put notes online about this very shortly. But these are beautiful, beautiful things.
I've just had a
But-
fucking great idea. We could take this shit on tour.
Oh, the
We're on the
caravan.
caravan on tour.
So, again, we are recording in a caravan because this is the ideal spot.
This is
We've got
fucking
a
ace.
table. We're all sitting around.
We've got a beer fridge.
We've got a beer fridge. We've got beds when we get drunk.
We could.
Oh, can we do a tour?
We've
of
got a
fucking-
shower for afterwards.
for the after party. Gentlemen, I felt that again, celebratory, we're all bringing gifts for this monumentous occasion. I have bought some gifts for us all that I think will elevate our Americanishness. Okay, so
Please be a gun.
let me dig into my bag of goodies here, and there's one for each
But
of us.
I feel like when I speak with my normal accent, I'm not American enough. I think
You're the most American man here.
No, I
you,
think,
I mean,
I
in this
think
room.
that I must start speaking like the Americans, and I'm going to speak in the future. Yeah, we will not allow the illegals to stay much longer.
Did he say illegals or is it
I don't
N-words?
know. I hope it was the N-words.
I
will
leapt
leave
forward to my
that.
seat there and hit the mute
This
button.
is,
Holy
uh,
moly.
Leave that to your imaginations.
It's like watching a low.
So I've bought, look at these 90s
Oh,
sunglasses, right? Take your
Yes.
pick, gentlemen. We
Please
got
tell me,
three
Brett. Please tell me, Bret
beautiful
Hart's in there.
pairs of fucking 90s quality
Oh, they'll
sunglasses.
go well with your mask.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Motherfucker. Hang
Just take a fucking pick. You put the microphones down, get your shades. Oh, my God, you men look amazing. Oh, let me get mine on here. Hoorah. Oh, yes. Fucking, Tiny, you look intimidating as fuck. This is beautiful. I'm so happy right now. Let me get this picture of you guys here while we're podcasting. No one will care. Oh my God, it's like Macho Man Randy Savage and
take that picture.
on. Wasn't it 80s wrestling?
this is fucking
But-
amazing. Yes. So yeah,
So I'm feeling it.
Fucking yes.
I'm telling you, this is the best podcast.
But genuinely fuck Trump.
the sad
We are
thing is,
genuinely fucked.
Genuinely fuck Trump, and my God, is the world fucked. But
fuck
anyway,
Trump. That's
it's supposed to be a comedy podcast, so. Yeah.
I
But
mean,
I'm loving the 1980s feel.
I mean, if you look at my T-shirt,
But
it
again,
does
it's
say
1930s.
Trump. Obviously, truth really upsets most people.
Most people.
Yeah.
Trump, the acronym Trump. So I'm not saying that you're pissed off because the truth's now been revealed to the world.
Yeah.
That really it's a fascist in charge. Oh
Can't
dear.
count.
So, gentlemen,
So-
I have a
Anyway.
quick little game I was going to propose to you.
Yep.
While we're sitting here looking very American with our beautiful
Yep.
shades.
Oh, you look
Yeah.
better in the other glasses.
I know, but I've got to put on my old man glasses for this part because I can't read where the
It's a
shit.
more challenging man, but I'm up for it. Like,
I'm at the point now, so I've hit that age where, like a couple of years ago, I started holding the phone further away. When you're trying, like, I can't read this now, and it's getting worse.
Yep.
Like I'm totally fucking like blind up to about a foot away.
I went and got glasses today, actually.
Oh,
It's
did
fucking-
you?
Yeah.
Can I say while he's trying to shuffle through his handwritten notes?
Yep.
Marriage is weird.
Marriage is
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, yeah.
Marriage is weird, right?
It's a strange idea.
So today I tried to rugby tackle my wife. Right.
Well, good luck, sir.
She was coming
She's
out
got
of the
a strength
loo.
background.
She thought I was sat on a chair, but I knew that she thought I was at that chair. So I went and I snuck into another room and I
Yeah.
waited for her to come out. And she walked towards the bedroom.
Okay.
And so I ran across the top of the landing, snuck. I mean, I'm 6'8" and 130
As
kilos.
stealthily
so
as you come, and you
ste-
look like a fucking
stealthy.
giraffe.
I
But
know,
she didn't
right?
see me. She didn't see me. I
Okay.
was quiet as a mouse, a very big mouse, a moose. And then
He's like a mouse, very big mouse.
I'm the quietest mouse.
We've got the biggest
From China.
mouses from China. China.
And then off last step, the floor creaked, and then I leapt. And she moved out of the way, and I landed face first on the bed.
Man.
Right?
Oh, babe.
And then she started laughing at me, right?
Pissing on you.
She's laughing and laughing and laughing. And then she closes the bedroom door, locks it, and goes, "You want to fuck?"
Well,
She locked you in.
And I said, "Well, yeah, always."
you wanna fuck?
So the she said, "What? Sorry. Oh,
You
I missed
missed that
bit.
entirely.
Oh, so she's needing the hole.
She locks him in the
Right,
bedroom and
so-
says, "Wanna fuck?"
This is like misery, isn't it?
So-
I know.
So not only am I trapped now, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
but I have been trying everything that comes to the clever man's mind to try
Yes.
and encourage this situation to occur.
Okay.
Little did I know, to try and clothesline the lady
Physical
with
Attack
my
her.
full mass being twice her weight, that's the button to push.
Guess who's getting rugby tackled tonight?
She's got one of those kind of like murder fantasies. You know,
Mother-in-law.
when they get off and like, can you come in dressed like a burglar, a balaclava? You need to go home with a balaclava.
Oh, that's a fucked up thing. I
and
don't
with a
like.
baseball bat.
I'll tell you what, if I go in with this mask on and these sunglasses, I can guarantee I'll be left alone. So that might be a safety thing.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I would like to introduce you a game that I've made for tonight.
Okay.
Just purely for tonight, because of course we are celebrating New President Month, and we're all very, very excited about the God Emperor himself being in charge of things.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give you a variety of quotes, and the game is called Trump It or Dump It. Right?
Trumpet or
Dump
dump
it.
You have to tell me if this quote is a real Trump quote or a fake
This is
Trump.
fantastic.
okay.
You see?
Okay.
So first of all, I'm
Okay.
going to go with Boris.
Yep.
Okay, Boris. He says, I think apologizing is a great thing, but you have to be wrong. I will absolutely apologize sometime in the hopefully distant future if I'm ever wrong. Is that true or false? It's a tough one.
I'm going to say false because I don't think he would ever admit to being wrong.
Well, that statement was true.
Was it?
But it's true. So you're
Fuck Trump.
Nil point for you, Tiny. I'm going to give you one, and this is Trump speaking about the press. You know, I can't even do the voice. It doesn't really matter what they write as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass.
So
It doesn't
What are the
matter.
options?
So it's true or false.
Read that
No,
again.
that's not
Daddy,
Trump.
Fucking A.
That's not true.
That's not Trump.
That is true.
Is it?
He said that speaking about the press.
If it wasn't him, it was Vince McMahon.
Now, here's one for you, Boris. Bit trickier. In fact, no, this actually you might get this one because it's about gay marriage. And
Phenomenal.
it's like he says, it's like in golf. A lot of people, I don't want this to sound trivial, but a lot of people are switching to these really long putters, very unattractive. It's weird. You see these great players with these really long putters because they can't sink 3-footers anymore. And I hate it. I'm a traditionalist. I have so many fabulous friends who happen to be gay, but I am a traditionalist. Is that true or false?
So allowed to be gay, but they're not allowed to be something
They're not allowed
other
to
than
be
male
golfers.
or women.
Well, I mean, it's a tough one.
What the fuck is that? That was just a whole lot
It's
of gibberish.
an inane fucking rant.
I think that was Trump.
You think that's true?
That was a trumpet.
So you're trumping it.
Trumpet it.
You're right. That's
Yeah.
a point for you, sir.
Boom.
1-0 up your arm. Tiny,
Up your what?
I am going
That's
to
right.
pass to you a quote on vaccines. I'm totally in favor of vaccines, but I want smaller doses over a longer period of time.
Because that's how vaccines work.
Same exact amount, but you take this little beautiful baby and you pump. I mean, it looks just like it's meant for a horse, not for a child. And we've had so many instances, people that work for me, in which a beautiful child, went to have the vaccine and came back, and a week later had a tremendous fever, got very, very sick, now is autistic.
That's how it works.
That's definitely him.
That's definitely him. Ding, ding. You got a point too, sir. Well done. That's also true.
Yeah.
Now we have two
That's
more.
how autism works.
I know. You get a vaccine and then you get autism.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Now, this one's a tough one for you, Boris. I don't mean to put you in a spot here, but this one's about magnets. And Trump was, did he or not, did he not say, now all I know about magnets is this. Give me a glass of water, let me drop it on the magnets. That's the end of magnets. Is that true or false?
Oh, it's trumpet.
He's trumping it. Ding, ding! 2 points to you, sir. Well done. Holy shit. And for a draw at the end here, Tiny, he says, or does he say, my
I think I know
fingers...
how this game works now.
My fingers are long and beautiful, as are various other parts of my body.
I think Boris vomited in his
He
mouth.
nearly vomited his own mouth there.
Yeah,
on that one.
that's true as well. Yeah.
Boris, I'm sorry, but if the thought of Trump's extended penis causes your gag reflex to kick in. I think you're on the wrong podcast, sir.
Well,
I don't know.
Having tested Boris's gag reflex, I think it's not long enough to activate it.
That's like it's a man that's running a country.
I know. It's fucking
Wild.
I love it.
the
I fucking as much as you
Not
know.
just that country.
No, yeah, well,
the
The
fucking-
greatest country in the world.
and the Gulf of America.
The man's the leader of the fucking free world.
He's disbanded the federal emergency response team because if something bad happens in the counties or in the states, they've got to deal with it themselves.
Oh man.
Which is
I love him.
again not
I love
how a
him.
country
it's
works.
It's just. Do you know what? From the outside looking, in fact, you didn't actually answer. Was that a true?
It
Trump
is a
or
true
Trump?
Trump.
He trumped it. Well done. It's a draw. Well done, gentlemen. Two apiece.
I do
Good
remember.
job.
I remember that interview.
The,
'Cause, yeah,
the thing is, like, I mean, joking aside, like from the outside-ish until, of course, Trump pulls us into the 51st state or 52nd state. How many states?
well,
are there
he's
again?
going
I
to
fucking
try Canada first.
Canada first, and then the UK.
Which is great fun. He's saying to the Canadians, you really want to become a part of America because we have the best healthcare in the world. And the Canadians are saying ours is free.
Yeah,
Ours is free.
Yeah, I'd love to start paying for it. Yeah,
Nobody. Well, maybe one person every 10 years or so gets shot up at school.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that'd be great. I want to fucking pay money into a healthcare system that will probably refuse to pay me out when I get ill, you know?
That's amazing.
I love the American healthcare system
It's
because
mad.
basically you go see a doctor, you and the doctor agree
On a
that
price.
you need
Yes.
a treatment, but you both have to wait for a third party, a for-profit organization,
Yes.
to agree to pay out for that treatment that
Okay.
you require based on a system where you have been paying money into your entire
The
life.
man's got a point.
Okay.
It's fucking
It's brilliant.
madness.
Absolutely
it's
brilliant.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I've
to
got a
make
Trump
money.
story. Have I told? Maybe I've told you
I don't
before
think you have.
that you gave my daughter a Christmas present.
Oh, yeah,
What?
yeah. Remember
Did
this?
you?
Have I told?
Well, you haven't told it on this podcast.
This is a new
Have I told you before?
I don't remember, to be honest with you, but get a fucking Trump gift.
Yes, but go.
Oh, right, okay. So
I do forget
he
things
went,
very
it was like a bring a
Disabled kid to a
fucking
party,
yeah,
or
bring an idiot to see Santa type of thing at Trump's golf course. So the THL, she wheeled in
right?
the young one into this fucking Santa's grotto. It was
Right.
like dinner and dance and fucking Santa. So come meet Santa, he'll get a present. And bearing in mind, my daughter, as we all know, is in a wheelchair. She
Yes.
is wheel bound
Mm-hmm.
and
Run over here and give me a hug.
absolutely mental. Yeah. So she's actually got more wheels in this caravan. Doesn't
Physically
matter.
abusive then
So,
as well too. See, she's getting
Oh,
older.
just fucking
Jesus,
anyway, what's the last thing you'd give a disabled kid in a wheelchair for Christmas?
Roller skates.
a chainsaw.
Skate, no, a fucking skipping rope.
Trump didn't give her a fucking
He
skipping rope.
fucking did. Well,
No, well, someone did.
Trump
Somebody-
fucking golf
somebody
course
did.
did. Somebody did.
A
On
skip-
Trump's
A
name.
fucking skipping
Hold on.
rope.
So they organised this event for kids with needs, and they thought, well, buy skipping ropes.
I actually don't think it was for the. I think.
or just all
I
kids.
think it was normal, like
Normal.
normal kids. I'm allowed to say that shit, all right? You know. Yeah,
gets a pass,
there was
yeah.
other kids there, but yeah, it was just like. But they must have fucking known,
Uh-huh.
like, because somebody must have wrapped them and gone, right, cool. So those are clearly the skipping ropes. They're the colouring books.
right.
And in my head, Trump was watching and was just like, go and give that bairn a fucking skipping rope.
Like that TV show in Practical Jokers, you know.
Like, something like
Go
that.
and give that
Give
skipper.
it, watch the mother's face. Watch the bitch get off.
He's sitting in his fucking office covered in Big Macs.
Just and fucking
in his
stitches,
pants.
just like kid.
Oh.
That'll fucking teach her not to walk.
You're fired.
It's fucking exceptional, isn't it?
How dare you be
skipping
in a
rope.
wheelchair on my property? Have a skipping rope. That'll encourage you to get up and do exercise, which, by the way,
It's
I don't
fucking-
have to do any exercise because I am naturally a very athletic man.
He's got the best
Has
fucking
he?
Trump voice, I think, so far.
He's fucking studies him. Anyway, we kept the skipping rope and we used it as a washing line.
Fucking hell.
Fucking skipping
Holy
rope.
shit,
All
man.
Trumpy.
By the
That's
way,
beautiful.
the selfie I just took with myself in this mask with these glasses
Yes.
behind me definitely looks like I'm planning to shoot up a mosque.
Well, actually,
I mean, could you imagine, right, okay, let me just say this. Could you imagine if the police arrived for a surprise visit, Right, they've got a phone call from a neighbour. We can hear a lot of shouting and a lot of hoorahs.
Fucking neighbours.
Coming from a
How dare the
caravan.
police come here? It's freedom. Freedom of speech, motherfucker. Freedom to do whatever the
They
fuck
would
I
think they
want.
walked in the most
They
hideous orgy.
Oh my god! Like they can.
Oh my god! They'll just think the Bonnie Blue's at the back.
Oh fucking!
Oh, kitted out in her masks.
She's standing in the back.
She's in the back, just washing out her fanny.
In the shower, getting
ready
hosed
for
off.
another 3 fucking minutes of heaven with us.
Let me just say though, this caravan is
Wait,
fucking
who's Bonnie Blues?
wonderful.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's a fucking cracking
I love
caravan.
it, man. It's fucking ace.
This is potentially
Smells have come.
It's palatial.
it's perhaps my favourite podcasting spot now.
It's
as well
fucking
too.
ace.
You know, we've got a table for all the equipment. We've got beers. You know, we can play footsie under the table.
It's comfy.
Oh, this is fucking delightful.
It's comfy. It's
Not
nice.
your big mutant fucking hoof.
I
you
love it,
absolute
like-
weapon. Jesus
Can't
Christ.
reach your cock. It's too small.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
All this needs now is for us to, speaking of cocks, is get the shafts out, right? And I've read somewhere, right? This is what you do. This is what seems
Rub
like
it,
no, you don't rub it. No, that's gay. What you do, you get the cocks out while you're sitting in male company,
Yeah.
and you just expose the head, right? You pull
Give me
that,
The smell.
Do I
you
need,
expose, and you get that to aerate, and seemingly,
do I need to scrape the cheese off first?
well, hopefully, just ping it off the wall, and you need to
You break it off.
I can see your face.
hammer
under
and
that, man.
chisel it off.
Yeah.
Is you expose the red angry helmet and the musk.
Yeah, it's meant to
The
get you
musks.
really fucking going, isn't it?
It
Have
make-
I told you that my cock is black?
well,
Well,
I think I've got a black
I wouldn't be
man's cock.
surprised with the size of you. Like,
things like fucking like Frank Bruno's forearm. Holy shit! Right, so
Wow.
why have you got a black cock?
Well, you see, there's a theory. There's a theory that runs in my family that I'm
Frostbite.
1/16 black.
Okay,
Yeah.
What?
So,
how can you be once?
yeah,
What kind of black?
what, like,
because
you
his
know,
great grandmother was raped by a
like
former slave
African,
black.
Nigerian,
Former slave black.
former slave.
Oh.
Yeah.
so black.
So yeah,
Former.
the
Like so black they're blue.
yeah, my father, bless him, he's got like big lips, right?
Staunch Nazi.
And his
This is taking a turn.
his mother had like very let's just say genetically disproportionate features in some ways.
well,
And so they
So,
had a story.
One of the
that
Are you-
family slaves was banging one of the mums.
are you
somewhere in
are
the
you
back
racially
history.
profiling your family?
Somewhat, yeah.
It would explain a lot of your behavior.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you gotta
Yeah.
love the Trump for a reason, right?
I mean, you're aggressive. You're a fucking thief.
I never speak to my kid. Absentee
I
father.
went to get milk one time. I went back.
You try and
Absentee
close on your
father.
wife.
Spend more time in jail than out of it.
It's all good.
Holy
We're
shit!
not going to judge you for it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Like as we said earlier on, we're very inclusive.
See,
Yeah.
where
well,
is
the
it?
good news is I'm willing to sell it to highest bidder. So
What, the cock?
yes, if anybody wants it,
No. I mean, the thing is,
no.
I've already made claim to Boris that if you pass it, I'm having the cock. Like that's getting cut off and coming home with me.
I mean, I can't. There's
understand.
I could see me ending up in a situation where it would happen. But no, I would have to start a lot.
by Velcro as well.
But probably,
I need to
yes.
start a lot smaller than that. I'm not.
I mean, I'm not taking it home to use it on myself.
You got to walk
No,
before you
no.
can run. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking dealing with that.
That's going to be a handy doorstop. You know, in the highway.
handy
You
doorstop.
open the back door, put the bins out. You need something heavy to keep
I was
that
thinking
door.
about going clubbing
you
seals
can
with
reach
it.
things from height. Yeah, clubbing seals reach things from heights.
Yeah,
It's all good. It's all good.
Like a lasso.
draft
Lasso.
excluder.
Speaking of lassos, I have fallen deeply in love with Yellowstone.
I still haven't seen it, guys.
Oh,
man.
my god, that TV show is the best thing
exceptional.
since Trump winning the fucking presidency.
It's so
I've been
good.
Balls deep. I just completed season 3 last night.
Oh yeah,
I'm 2 episodes now. An episode's already into season 4.
so fucking good.
That shit is it's the tits.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh man,
I can't find a bad word. I don't want to ruin it for you. Like
No.
the last half of the last series,
It's a bit
it was
thin, I heard.
a bit. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
kind of wrapping shit up. But to that, like up until that point, not
Yeah.
a bad word.
Oh,
It's fucking
man.
insane.
Like Tiny, you need to bite the bullet here. Find a minute out of your busy schedule of trying to close on your wife into a brick wall,
Yeah.
and just watch a bit of this. This show's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's coming to Netflix.
It is.
So-
seemingly.
Yeah.
catch
So
it
you'll
then.
get to yeah. No,
Oh,
it's
amazing.
so well done,
Oh,
and there's so much fanny.
it's just
There's so much
barrel racers.
hot chicks
Oh
in it.
God Almighty, it's
nice.
wonderful. Gentlemen, I was going to ask you about your past week there, and there was a thing I wanted to ask, in particular yourself, Boris, is that you'd made mention that you had a bit of an unfortunate incident there through the week that I
might
just
have
wanted to brought up that we hadn't. That you told me
Yeah.
because you knew fine that
I knew you wouldn't judge me.
I knew I wouldn't judge you, whereas Tiny maybe would.
Yeah.
Perhaps be a bit more judgmental. Get comfortable, Tiny, because this is a fucking dinger.
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
do you want me to start? Yeah.
Are you okay to tell the story? on
Oh
the
fuck!
podcast?
I've got no shame. Like you know that. So I got home from work on. I think it was Thursday actually. I was on holiday on Friday. I had a day off, so I thought I was home. I was excited. I'll get in. I'll get showered, get freshened up, get ready for my long weekend.
Nice.
I got showered, came downstairs in just a towel because who doesn't want to see this half naked?
Oh, I saw more Boris than I intended to the other
Oh
week.
yeah, well I think I might
Did you really?
be
Yeah.
the same night.
Oh dear.
Anyway, so I'm standing in the kitchen chatting away to my family in
Yeah.
just a towel. And I thought, I need to fart. So I farted. But I didn't fart. Shut myself. And
In
I
front of your
just
family.
felt it come out, and I was like,
Oh.
but it didn't hit. Thank fuck it didn't hit the floor, but it just was like nestled at the crest of my cheeks, and I was like, and then like a bubble, and I was scared to move, so I was like, woman, I need like
A bucket.
Women.
get me something. So she ran through to the daughter's bedroom, got some wet wipes, and I came through. I actually came through and I started wiping it, but she was more horrified about it. I didn't leave the room to wipe it. And,
Standing in the
I
kitchen.
stood fully eyeballing her, and she's like, "Stop fucking looking at me!" And I'm just like wiping this fucking mucusy wet shit out of my ass.
That's wild.
Bearing in mind, gentlemen, I'm 40 years old.
Exactly.
I'm not 6.
You should.
Yeah, you
I've
need
got a
to. You need
house,
to
I've got
not
children.
eat. Is that after all the Guinness?
I've got a caravan.
You've got a
oh,
wonderful
this
caravan.
is fucking like a week after.
Right. Okay.
There's no excuse for a 40-year-old man
Shit
to
himself.
shit himself.
Can't trust a fart. Yeah.
Here I am.
Well, I mean,
It was
you kind of
hilarious.
look 60.
Do you know? Thank you. What was funnier, I think, was just DHL's reaction. She just not fazed by the fact that I'd shit myself.
Oh, it's
but
wonderful.
utterly horrified that I was just locking eyes as I wiped.
Yeah. Well,
Jeez.
I kind of feel it.
Yeah.
Well,
It was a bit creepy.
For a
So
second
his,
there,
his-
I thought you said DHL. I thought
DHL.
that poor delivery man's right at the door. Ding dong, fucking hell.
Cheers, man. Can you
he's now
sign
in
for can you-
therapy for 10
Can
years.
you hold
Can you
this for a
sign
second?
for this? Hang on a minute. Oh, fucking look at the state of that, mate.
Except Brown.
so-
Oh,
So
God.
his daughter rang me the other day, as she does, and was talking away. I can't remember about what. And then all of a sudden, naked Boris appears.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're a naked household.
Oh, well, so it seems. Do
When you
do
look
you
this-
regularly
this-
walk in front of your 12-year-old daughter now, 12, 13-year-old daughter?
She's
15.
15 just now,
She's
sorry.
15 on Monday.
15
yeah.
a month. Oh, fuck,
She's
so-
old enough to see a cock.
I know, but her father's.
Okay, hell.
She's wearing makeup now.
We're an incredibly naked family. Like, it's fucking unreal.
Oh,
It's why we live in the country.
I know.
Because
There's no
we-
neighbours looking
it's
through your fucking
fucking
windows.
terrible,
Yeah.
like that.
But then
That
you've
was-
got your in-laws living here too. So
Fuck 'em.
surely they must walk through occasionally and go, "Fuck me, here's Boris' cock."
Yeah, but exactly. That's why the mother-in-law is always frothing at the gas. Shit.
That's why you're a
Just
certain
sits there
dominance.
bubbling away. Just
Speaking it, right.
So I have a question,
Yes.
uh,
and I know we've moved on slightly in topics,
Uh-huh.
but with the hat
I'm
and
so
all that
fucking
kind of
Yes.
stuff, right? What's your redneck alter ego?
This hat.
What's it called?
What's it called?
What's he
What?
called? She called?
I haven't thought of this. A redneck alter ego.
You have to have a redneck.
It's
alter
gonna
ego.
be. It's gonna be like a fucking proper
like a Billy Bob or
No, it's gonna be. Do you wait? So it's gonna be like a kind of 80s action movie kind of name, right? Like something like
Rambo.
No. He's too cool. You can't copy Rambo.
Danny.
Something like
Mike.
Rip Youngblood.
Yeah.
You know. Hi there. I'm Rip Youngblood.
Nice.
You know, fucking
Nice.
just exudes manliness.
Yeah.
I'm wearing wraparound shades. I'm Rip Youngblood. Big buckle fucking cowboy belt on as well too.
Yeah.
If I can get it, a fucking Stetson. Ah man, I'm gonna rock that shit. Telling you, Rip Youngblood.
I'm going to be Rodney.
Rodney.
A cross between Brad and Randy, but my drunken fucking hick mother couldn't say it.
Rodney.
Rodney! Rodney, fetch me a beer!
That was good.
Rodney, get off the
Sounded
roof.
like my grandmother. Yeah.
I can see my house.
I'm going to be
like it.
Rodney.
I like it. Right. So Rip something
Rip Youngblood.
and Radney.
Rodney.
Rodney.
right.
What about a surname? Have you got a surname at all you could pick on there?
No, I'm like Madonna.
You would go for okay.
Everyone knows who Rodney is.
Radney Madonna.
Madonna.
It's funny you mentioned Madonna because we've got an email that references Madonna as
No,
well. too.
is that right?
I shit you not. I could leap into it right now quickly and make it have a.
God, you've been thinking we were doing
work?
this for years.
In fact, no. Sorry. Let's
What a segue.
Let's let Tiny continue his fucking his motion there about the redneck names.
I'd still bang Madonna, by the way. Sorry.
I would not.
I
Have you
would
seen her
not.
lately.
I think.
I haven't seen her lately.
She
No.
looks like the fucking the creature from Tales of the
Like
Crypt Keeper.
claws.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that kind of fucking
Oh, she's
zombie
totally
thing.
gone downhill.
Jesus.
What is
Christ.
still hot like 5
what's
years
the name
ago?
of that?
Yeah.
Species. Remember Species?
Oh, yeah, that was
You know,
Yes.
you know when she's really hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then she becomes the Beast, and she's not hot anymore.
Oh yes. She
Guess
Still
which
do
one
it.
Madonna is?
She turned 50. So where were we going?
plastic
Where were
surgery.
we going with the American kind of like?
I forget.
Great. Okay. will I jump into the email that references the Madonna? segment?
Yeah.
That was a really good segue there too. I'm impressed with you, sir. We had an email that was it's one email that came to us on light of our appearance on the other show, and
light
I've
of
kept it for this.
The other show.
The other show. The show that
should not be named.
that we can't name. No,
For
we
legal
can't.
reasons.
For legal reasons, yeah,
And the
legal
fact that
reasons.
Everyone on it hates me.
Well, to be fair, I hate you too. So.
We don't. They don't.
Oh, right, okay, just because I've never been asked back, but okay, whatever.
Hey, motherfuckers.
Either of us.
Sorry. I'll just be a dick because I've had a beer.
Hey, motherfuckers. Been a listener since Madonna was last sexy. So there you go.
Jesus.
So that's a good, 4 years? Maybe we'll say,
I
you
would
know.
start even now. 4 weeks ago.
And speaking of sexy, I was visiting the zoo recently, and I've got to tell you, I saw one of those monkeys with a big pink arse, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I got a bit of a rock on.
Oh, nice.
Are there any animals
Like a baboon.
that you fuckers find sexy? I bet
Rabbits.
I bet Boris would give a sheep a length. Cheers, guys from Mark Bennett and Dundee.
Oh, Mark. I'm not into the sheep thing. It's because they stink.
Okay.
You've been too close to sheep to know what they're like.
Yeah, fucking right I have.
Oh man,
If I had to bang an animal.
yeah, it's a tough one.
Let me have a
I mean, is
think.
there any that particularly catch your eye?
Do you know what? Meerkats?
Meerkats, okay.
So you want to bang it once and it
They've
dies.
got a cracking little arse on them.
They would die
Nice.
internally.
Cracking little figure. And I wouldn't get stage fright because I don't want like fucking a rhino. I've got a tiny little willy. It would look tremendously shit.
Well, you see, I'd go the other way. I'm like, right.
Whereas a meerkat would be like, all right, son, check you.
Check
You
out.
fucking show off.
Looking suave and debonair.
Yeah, with your big dong. That's me.
With
I
that
don't
big
know.
old dick.
I think you might still kill them, but yeah, I get it.
I'd
yeah.
split it in half.
Ne-
I'd split it in
necrophilia.
But then,
half.
but then the
That's
problem
what
is,
duct tape is for, mate.
Yeah. So it doesn't explode.
You just duct tape the
Explode,
thing, and then
but the problem is,
it's like a flashlight, literally
Yeah.
a flashlight.
Yeah. Or a flamingo, quite into that.
Okay, yeah.
Nice long legs.
Big long legs, fluffy arse. you know.
Oh, long legs, fluffy arse, moose. There you go.
And you
And on
know
the right height as well.
can swallow a fish whole, so you know it's good at deep throating.
The worst thing is, I nearly said a moose would fucking kill you, but the size of you, you'd probably have to give it a good fucking fight back, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, you'd
so-
probably kill me after I do what,
What would
what to do to it.
What would be
I'm
your
not sure. It
go-to?
might have to be like, like a fucking gorilla. See if I can
Jesus.
see if I can bang it and escape before it kills me. You know. Just
Oh, I
slip
thought maybe it's because you want it to fuck you.
Well,
so
no, you see them on
Hold
TV
me
and
gentle.
they're-
You'll be
you know
talked.
the nice ones. They can stroke your face and you get a cuddle and stuff, and that's great. And then you slip it, fucking just so-
Yeah.
But then it's going to go mental. After
I
it starts
saw
beating
it.
his chest, you
I
run like
saw a
fuck.
cat's erection the other day, and it was the creepiest fucking thing.
Oh no!
And we've got a male cat, and it's never had that. That fucking kitten that we got,
Yeah.
Dalton, rolled over the other day, and this tiny little lipstick poking out, and it was the creepiest fucking thing I have ever seen.
I used to work with a guy called Jim in the Doors. That's not his real name
Horrible
because he'd
little
hate
thing.
me to share this, of course. But he told me this thing, and it was about. He was like stressing the fact that he was in no way at all sexually attracted to animals. No, I don't go off on that shit. That's not for me. However, I
He
do.
clearly was.
And when you hear that, however, you're like, oh, here we fucking go. It's like when racists say, I'm not racist, but, and then, so, however, he said, I do let the dog and the cat in the room when I'm thwacking it so they can watch me. And I'm like,
What?
Right, okay. So his thing was he would jack it, but he needed an audience. So he'd get the dog and the cat and to watch him, you see. And you're like, so what? You would you
Wonderful.
look at them? He's like, oh yeah, stare them dead in the eye, and let it
Oh my-
fucking.
Stare
I'm
them
just
dead
flashing
in the
it,
eye.
staring the dog in the eye and the cat in the eye, and showing them who's fucking boss.
That's giving me a
and
headache.
this man's being serious, deadly serious. And I said, well, you know, do you still do that? He goes, no. I learned my lesson with that one. He said, a fucking harsh lesson.
Oh, come on then.
I'm like, oh, Jim, well, what happened? He goes, well, it was one time I was thrashing it, and the dog and the cat, and they were walking around clearly agitated because it was taking so long. And then I was getting to a tickly bit, and I closed my eyes, and suddenly I had a fucking searing pain in my balls, and the cat had grabbed onto my balls with its claws and was strangling off me. And I was like, and I couldn't get it off, and I had to tear the cat off my balls, and in doing so, I tore my sack open, and it was bleeding everywhere, and the cat went up the fucking curtain, and it was all hell broke loose. And you're like, so Jim, you're standing there with an erection with bleeding testicles, your cat's way up the fucking curtains, your dog's sitting there glaking as fuck, looking, what the hell's going on here? And did you? I said, did you?
Even wipe the tears away with his fucking glasses.
Did you at least finish? You know, did you? You were so close that tickly a bit, Jim. He goes, well, I did, but you know, it wasn't fun.
Why is he closing his eyes?
Well, he's kind of tickly a bit.
Like, do you close your eyes?
I don't know.
I don't think I close my eyes.
I mean, would you keep your eyes open to still assert dominance? You know,
Generally stare into the victim's soul.
I mean, like I've mentioned before. I think I told you guys before about a guy I used to work with called Steve, who's dead now, sadly. But he used to cover his balls in jam, remember?
Yeah, you
And
did.
the dogs fucking were like, oh man, two terriers
Started fighting over it. Yeah.
Started fighting over it. Yeah. Oh no, what's up?
My dog doesn't like peanut butter.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't like peanut butter.
I
the weirdest thing.
Can we just
I've
stop?
tried it on all
we
kinds of
just
things.
stop? I was gonna say
what is it? What the fuck is wrong with men?
with men.
What's
just-
never? Oh no, I was going to say it's never. But there is that Glaswegian chick the other week. She just got to jail for that, didn't she? She was making
Oh,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
OnlyFans videos with her and her fucking
A dog, wasn't it?
XL bully.
An XL bully.
Oh, aye.
You don't want an XL bully
She
giving you
was
a sausage.
she was a cock hungry bitch. Like
Jesus Christ, man.
she loved her length.
Why are you letting a fucking XL bully throw his
Yeah.
fatty water over you?
Yo, fuck you. Imagine though.
You
Imagine you pull her on a night out, go home with her, and the
Oh.
dog gets jealous.
Oh,
Bite your
Fuck.
balls.
Well,
You're halfway through a thrust and you
the dog's going to do
shearing
the only
pain.
thing it knows. It's not even going to attack you. It's just going to fuck you.
it's gonna
Yeah.
fuck.
It's going to be
There's
like
a hole.
that, right?
There's a hole. I know what to do with that hole.
That's it. I'll show you his fucking boss fucker around
That
here,
is
you know?
fucking
There's a story with allegedly. I think it's Sarah Silverman actually told the story. The comedian. She was married or going out with Michael Sheen, the actor,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and her dog did that to Michael Sheen. Apparently,
What's
she was
that,
talking
fuck
about
him?
it. Yeah,
What,
she was.
mounted him?
He was mid coitus, like
Oh.
missionary position, and the next thing he
That's
knows, the
ace.
dog's humping his butt.
Did he push back against it?
I don't know. You have to ask Sarah.
I bet he did.
But there's an interview out there where they're talking about it. It's fucking brilliant.
That's insane.
But you know this whole
nuts.
thing with the animalistic and bestiality and
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
what really doesn't help is like that film. What's it called? With the rabbit and the fox.
Rabbit and the fox.
Animated
Watership
film.
Down.
No, not that one.
Fox and the Hound.
That one's not so horny.
Bambi.
With the city, and it's all
Robin
like
Hood.
no. Ooh, well,
I'll tell you, Maid Marian.
mean-
Actually, gonna change mine. Fox. Maid Marian would get it. Like
Cadbury's Bunny. There you go.
Oh.
Remember Cadbury's Bunny back
she
in the
was
day?
hot.
What's
Oh,
Mr. Turner?
oh, from Space Jam.
No, that's not the
Bugs
Cadbury's.
Bunny.
Oh,
no, the lady
Lola.
from Space Jam.
Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
no, she'd
haven't
get
seen
it.
it for years.
Yeah.
fucking get out of my
I
house.
fucking don't
Fucking
like
hell, man. Jesus.
No, I'm not a big fan of Space Jam.
Space Jam.
It's a black guy in it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sorry, I'm joking. I'm fucking hell. Oh Christ.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sorry. Was that?
Right. I've lost entirely where fucking where
Some of it
my
Madonna.
brain went. Yeah, so that was
So that was
me
our
out
story
there.
about animals that we would bang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, bit of a segue.
So is this going to be the format? We just speak about.
Stuff that we probably shouldn't do.
I think so, yeah. Just
Be
fucking-
racist.
Well, I do have ideas or segments that we'll kind of bring in as time goes
Okay,
by.
so this
you
is
see,
just
so-
like a
Warm-up.
tickly
This is our
taster. A
tickly
tickly
taster, you
taster.
see.
To see how quickly you can get
It's not
married.
even-
Yeah, because it's more about Trump than anything tonight. isn't it?
Exactly. This is
It's
more
about
about
celebrating a new world.
Yep, it's
Order.
it's celebrating the new world order and the regeneration of U.S. politics and Europe being great again. So
And-
yeah, it's,
Europe getting
it's
towed
all
back
about
in line.
you know.
I mean, it's yeah. I
Get
mean,
back in that boat, son.
it's always fun when you see Trump getting off of his airplane and Gavin Newsom from California just making him look
I don't
very
know who he
self-conscious. Brilliant.
Man.
Trump and I've shot myself.
So there you go.
and
Speaking of,
We're all fucking.
so
sorry,
going
carry
back to the whole shitting yourself story, did I ever tell you about the time that I shot myself in a gym and tried to hide the evidence?
on.
It was,
no, you didn't.
there's been There's been twice when I've shot in a gym, and there's one time I think I mentioned before.
I shit in a
about
gym all the time.
I'd shit. I was doing squats, wearing shorts,
Yeah.
and a wee toldie just fucking popped out, rolled in the leg, and landed on the floor.
Hell.
And you just kick it to the side a little bit. You know,
Does that
the way,
happen a lot in the gym? Do you think
No, not a lot.
Okay.
But well, a lot of women piss themselves
Yeah.
when they're squatting and stuff because that's
That's
that
hot as
brain,
fuck.
especially women who've had kids. All that pelvic walls
They'd
fucking
be lying
ruined,
under
you know?
there, just
More Kegels.
Just piss shit everywhere. Fucking woman. So
I'll mop it up with my foot.
so there was one time I was down in I think it was,
So why do you have eczema?
I know it's unbelievable, isn't it?
I was down in Glasgow. And I found like a small gym that I could use. It was nearby where I was staying.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll just nip on nip in. I've got my stuff here. I'll nip in. This is back when I was still kind of like in the competing kind of time, you see.
Yeah.
So, and I thought, I'll nip in. Seemed like a friendly place. Shook hands with the guy who owned the place. Yeah, and you come, man. Just pay a $5, you know, and you go fire away. Cool. And so you imagine it's not a big place by any means, but it's like all the machines around the walls. They had like the walls with like the partitions you get that are out from the wall a little bit, so it makes it look smaller than it actually is.
Yeah,
It's like partition kind of barrier bits that you can hang signs on and stuff and not damage the real walls. So yeah, and above them are smaller windows. Some of them open, some of them not. That's fine. So I'm squatting away again. That's fine, and bang up again, little Kinder Egg of jobbies. Just fucking plops it down onto the floor. You see, down the fucking leg of the joggers.
You see, if it's solid enough to roll down out of the joggers, that means you need more fibre. my friend.
Well, you say solid. It was.
Yeah,
it
you
was
need more fibre.
It was kind of hit or miss. It was a bit more slidey than roll, to be
Right.
fair.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh,
Good diet.
fucking hell.
Good diet.
And the place is pretty quiet. There's me on the squat rack. The over to my, I think it was if you were back. So over to my left was that woman on like a fucking treadmill. There was somebody else and over at some dumbbells, and that was it. We kind of dead. I'm like, wait, no one's seen me do this. That's fine. What I'll do is I've got some tissues here that I've been using to wipe the machines after I've done with them. I'll take one of these tissues, just scoop up this little lump of jobby now on the floor, and I'll wing it out the window, and they'll never know. You see, that's fine. So above me, there's again
Not in the bin.
partition wall.
Yeah, your window.
Well, no, I'm not walking to a bin with a fucking across the gym with a jobby and a fucking tissue. If I can wing at the window, it's gone. You see. So there's a
And
window.
he's got really big hands, so I think he's
There's
underplaying the size of the shit.
I mean, it wasn't a small one. It was a
Okay.
like a hefty kid jobby. You know that
Yeah,
one's that
yeah.
you're like, that's not broken your hip.
Favorite
So
kind.
there's these small windows. One above me, it's open. That's fine. I'll wing it out of there. Tissue. And I launched it, but I don't know if it's because of the way the tissue was kind of biting into it or it gripped and it went off course.
Okay.
And it hit the window, the closed window beside it, and just poof against the window.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, fucking hell. It's a jobby of the window. And it slid down, and then it went off the curb of the fucking window and fell behind that partition wall bit. It was the wall and the fucking bit. Doing that,
Oh,
so I couldn't retrieve it.
No,
it's
turn
there.
away. I
no.
see nothing.
It was a jobby streak and then a fucking jobby. And I'm like, I've got to leave.
That's
Yes.
before CCTV was everywhere.
Yeah, well, I hope so
Fucking
anyway.
amazing.
So I'm thinking, right, no one has seen me do this. I'm looking around, but the woman on the treadmill, she stopped dead. She's staring at me like fucking.
she's seen
open,
it?
Open mouth, like what the fuck? I'm like,
Is this the one you go to now?
No. This is
yeah.
down in Glasgow. This is a fucking.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Okay.
one so I used to be part of like strength forums. And I'm like,
Yeah.
come to our place. Cool,
Yeah.
we'll go there. So I'm like, fuck it, everything in my bag. I'm getting out of here. I just fucking left. And she's staring at me the whole way out. I'm like, she's fucking seen exactly me.
That is-
Wing a jobby off the
Might
window.
not be an important
you know?
question, but did you wash your hands before you drove your car?
I did not, sir. No.
No, I don't
gave
wash.
a quick
I hardly
wipe.
ever wash mine.
Ah,
Unless I go through the roll, then I'll wash it. But
oh, yeah, unless you got a finger through the roll then. You know. Otherwise, freehand
that
it.
is so.
Yeah.
I mean, I left a lot of heavy shit at work, like
Yeah.
I don't know, 80, 90, 100 kilos. How heavy do you need to lift to shit your pants?
Well, so that was back when I was competitive. So I was, I think at the time I was squatting just over 300 kilograms.
Fuck.
So
Fucking hell.
a lot of pressure. Like sometimes when
That's
you went
mad.
into your maximum kind of pressure,
Squatting.
you get like bloodshot eyes, nosebleeds, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. You know, it was deadlifting that gave me like a fucking subarachnoid hemorrhage, where I was deadlifting a van in a contest, and a blood vessel burst in the back of my head and it collapsed.
Wow.
And they'd said that if it had been like a millimetre bigger of a split, it'd have killed me. You know, so that kind of kibossed things a little bit as well too for a while. But yeah, it was, and that's why my
mental.
knees now are completely fucking ruined.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
wild.
That was cool.
like just destroyed. You know, it's like fucking.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it.
I saw the surgeon last week about the knee, and that's my second visit with the surgeon after all the scans and stuff. He's like, you know what? He goes, it's awful strange in a man of your age having a 75-year-old knee. Fucking magical. Yeah. But yeah, all the cartilage is gone in the interior of the knee. Jesus. They're going to have to either break the leg and reset the bones, so it takes pressure off of that side of the knee.
Help?
Well,
you'd need a big tool.
Fucking just been aching to kneecap this cunt.
Well, listen. I've got an idea, right? So they're going to.
Does he look like a Mexican to you?
Or I get like a partial knee replacement. So I'm thinking, right? I've got a 3D printer, as you can see by the Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Donald
Duck.
You're Donald
Donald
Trump Duck.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're Trump Duck.
I never got that connection now. Donald Duck. Fuck
you
it.
know, it's really
Donald Trump Duck. Sorry.
What's really weird is that a lot of Germans refer to the Donald as Donald Duck because of the way of his speech pattern.
Oh, okay.
And it's just nonsense.
Anyway, so let's not go off course here.
So yeah, I'm thinking I 3D print a suitable like badass knee, right? I'm thinking as well to get the knee printed, and we all sign it. You see, we all sign it, and it goes in, and then you obviously fucking break.
You're gonna make your own knee.
I'll make my own knee if I have to.
I did.
How fun would that be? I mean,
so you get a cashier for the hospital and they get done on the
we'll
cheap.
Get a cashier, right? Just make sure your hands are washed.
A decent, like a surgeon on a day off or something.
Just a fucking couple of scalpels. You boys with a beer for courage.
Yeah.
Right? In the knee goes, out was the old bit, in was the new bit.
Beautiful.
Robert is your mother's brother.
I love that.
I love that. There we go.
That's almost as good as injecting bleach. I like 3D printing your own prosthetic knees. That's good. I like that.
They gave me an injection on Monday as well too, and very, very lovely surgeon, and he's like, "Oh, I'll give you an injection. I gave you a steroid one last time you were here 3 months ago, so this time I'm going to give you a different injection." Okay. But he didn't tell me what it was going to be, and until he started injecting it, and it felt like fucking burning chip oil, and it was a viscous gel pumping into this joint to try and help things. It's made things worse. I've been in fucking.
That'll ease, so that'll just be the.
I mean, I fucking hope so. I've spent the last week and a half fucking hobbling.
Maybe just fucking this guy is just a knob.
Well,
what can I do to fuck his day up?
He's like,
I know.
Look at this company's Trump hat on, eh? Fucking, he's getting it.
Swaggering in here.
I know, right?
Yep.
With these big T-shirts saying mega.
That's cool. I like
mega.
It.
Yeah. It's amazing how much these alpha males all pretend to be victims so much. Sorry, off track there.
Who's being a fucking alpha male victim?
I think he's been in Trump.
Oh, is he? I'm confused.
I think he's being like Trump supporters. I hope it wasn't a dig at us, you fucking lunky cunt.
Fucking lunky bastard.
I don't feel like a victim ever.
True.
Well,
I like to create victims.
You like to create victims.
Yep.
You and Neil Gaiman.
Speaking of victims, gentlemen, we're not in danger because we're not in the US yet, right? But it looks like there's a new bill being passed.
You remember that film with Samuel L. Jackson? Was it 51st State?
Did you just interrupt this one?
He just not only interrupted, but then completely derailed the conversation.
Yeah. But it's the reference to what will be America at some point.
He took that ball,
that's good,
and then he ran with it.
Yeah,
told you.
What the fuck?
We need a new third wheel.
I'm your alpha.
Gentlemen, just to warn you now as well too, when we become the 51st, is it 51st state was the film's called?
Yeah.
When we become the 51st state, this law might affect us too. It's being proposed in Mississippi, and it's been brought up there, and it's called the Contraception Begins at Erection Act. And the concept being, and I'll give you the synopsis. I'm not going to read the fucking website, but I'll give you the synopsis. So the theory being is, it's from a very Christian kind of backed group that are saying that if you're a man, right, that if you ejaculate without the direct purpose of fertilizing an embryo, then it's illegal. It's going to be illegal. Yeah. So if you're caught jacking it, right, just for fun,
just even in the house, ripping one out.
Even in the house, if you're caught racking one out, right.
This isn't the first time this has been proposed. This actually got passed in I can't remember. It was 1950
fucking hell.
Something.
Contraception at erection. So the premise being is, if you're caught jacking it, you will be liable for a $1,000 fine.
Yep.
If you're caught a second time, you'll be liable for a $5,000 fine. A third time, a $10,000 fine, and I believe possible fucking incarceration.
So how the hell are they going to police that?
Well, I have no idea.
Well, they rely on friends and family. So basically, you build mistrust between people, and then you rat on your own mom and dad.
Well,
I saw Dad fucking ripping one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
yeah.
$50, find your fee.
do it.
He was watching Tiffany singing "I Think We're Alone Now" and was fucking fully thrashing.
No,
on
he was
the
watching
floor.
RuPaul's Drag Race, and he was busy.
I'll tell you what though.
Ooh.
Aren't there?
Oh yeah.
Aren't there?
Aye.
Do I need to say it? Or?
You don't need to say it, pal. You
gonna
don't need to
say
say it.
There are some right hot chicks in that.
There's some
Oh,
right
yeah,
hot
fuck
chicks in
yeah.
that.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Aren't there?
Yep.
Like, okay, so let me give you the scenario, right? So you've been obviously you've met, right? You are pre-married, right? You are young, single,
Yeah.
full head of hair, Boris, right?
Yep.
In your fucking prime.
In my
you're,
prime.
You're playing
Gorgeous.
in a band, you're gorgeous,
Long
you're long
hair.
hair,
Yep.
you're fucking rocking it. There's a bar full of women who are like, this man's amazing.
Yep.
Look at that fingering skills.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
must be great at fingering.
I
I bet he's
was.
got a PhD in
I
fingering.
am good at fingering.
Yeah. So, you know, guitarists always are, of course. But, you know, great fingerer. You've got a woman at the bar, right? She's 6 foot tall, blonde hair.
Yeah.
She's built to kill. It's a
Adam's
full,
apple.
Yeah.
full rack.
I
Right?
am
Fucking.
I am goosebumps right now.
I
Carry
don't
on.
blame you, right? She's got a slinky dress, right? Fucking full business, right?
Yeah.
Bit more of a flowing skirt to hide what's down there.
I don't
but
mind.
you don't care.
I don't
because my God, this is
Yeah.
it's the only there's a spotlight
Yep.
from the stage that's directly on her and she's staring you cold
It's like
in the eyes.
it's like when you go, Dreamweaver.
yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. right.
I see it,
Grace's
yeah,
Great
yeah.
Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
So you've just banged out the greatest solo of your fucking days.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole place is fucking ejaculating. There's
Yeah.
men with erections. There's women with wide-ons. This woman at the bar, she's just a coy
Describe
smirk.
like all my Saturday nights
She's
when I was
just
a kid.
a coy smirk, like, oh,
Kid.
hello. So after the band finishes, you're obviously downstairs. You're a bit sweaty with a.
Yep.
She's come over to offer you a cloth to daub your sweaty brow.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, you've given it a wee daub.
It's got
That's
lipstick
fine.
on it.
And it's got a phone number as well too.
Yeah.
In fact, no.
Hotel room
Suspense
number.
is
It's
killing
got
me
the
here.
hotel room key. Right,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh,
the
yes.
fucking right. She walks
Yeah.
away, smirks.
You
You
open
go-
it up, daub your face, and
Mhm.
this key falls on your foot.
Key
You lift
falls
down,
in. Yes.
pick it up,
So you go.
pick it up, and you know exactly what's happening now. It's got the
Yeah,
number
yeah.
of the room
Right.
written on it.
It's very erotic.
You take the key. You go to the room.
Yep.
You don't even knock. You don't even fucking knock.
I just barge
key
in.
in.
I'm hard now.
You just barge in, right? And this goddess
Yep.
on the bed, all pre-prepped, right? She's already shackled herself, right,
Oh.
to the bed,
Oh.
and like
Yep.
just the light from outside is like a yellowy street light, so it's bathed in like a golden glow, and you're so erect.
Maybe
right
there's
now,
a
right?
neon sign that's humming in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a bit of
Air
neon,
conditioner
yeah.
kicks
Mhm.
in. You just hear that hum,
You're so erect, it's sore, it's painful.
and there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
shadow on the wall.
And she turns to you and says, "Get over here, big boy, and give me a sausage." Right? What's happening next?
Hot dog. She's American.
Okay, sorry. Give me that hot dog.
Oh, I mean, I'd be in for it. Like,
Okay, okay. So the voice
said
is,
this before, so,
deeper
but
than mine, right?
I don't like the voice thing. Like that.
You just say shh.
I find that
you put your finger on his lips and just shh.
I find that more off-putting.
Don't
than
you
the,
dare assume her gender.
I find the voice more off-putting than the cock. I'll be honest. Genuinely.
I mean, I
like,
play with my cock every day, so you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's.
I play with your cock event.
True story.
What is it? Yeah, I honestly, what is it? Is it agrosexual? Is that the one? I don't know.
It's a man, but a drag.
No,
man.
but like they say, it's not the.
Oh right, so you're
it's-
not.
it's-
You're
you're not gay.
bisexual.
No, I'm not. No, because I've never been with a guy. But like,
You've got no interest in men whatsoever.
I
What-
can't believe you
if I-
deny
if I
that night of
undressed a
love.
hot woman and
Uh-huh.
she just happened to have a wee dangly bit,
A
I'd be
jongly.
like,
Uh-huh.
fuck
You're like,
yeah.
yeah, you know what? I'm for a penny for a pound. You know,
I've not gotten where I am in life by backing off.
that's a fair point. I
You
can
know,
respect that,
I
sir.
like a challenge.
Uh-huh.
I like to experience new things.
Oh.
Like,
Pick up the microphone as well and do it.
like
Connection.
shit beer with mango
Check
in
the
it.
connection on that
This-
microphone. Give it a wee shot.
I think it might just be some of the electrics in here.
Give it a shuggle of the connection point because there's a wee bit of a buzz coming through the headphone there. Let me see.
I think
Is
it's
it
just
that
because it's. Where's he? What's he looking for? You won't find a bottle opener in here, mate. And I'd rather you didn't use my
Small as
worktops.
one. Oh my goodness. There's a buzz coming from somewhere. Right. Anyway. carry
Tiny,
on.
have a beer out of the fridge just now.
Tiny's currently
yeah,
raking
use that.
through. Oh yeah, it's found one. There we
So
go.
yeah, no, that wouldn't bother me.
No.
Honestly, I mean, it would be different. I'd be like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Yeah.
I don't know if I touch
Well,
it.
well, that's it. Do you touch it? Do you get them off while you're getting off? You know.
Who fucking knows?
Do you reach around and give it a finish off? You know.
No, I think.
And then
It's
Would
not
you-
going to be any different than having a threesome, right?
Would you
What
be
do do
scared?
with the other guy.
Would you be
I don't know. You know, that's the question.
I can't see me being scared.
I might be scared. You know, because I'm.
I mean, let's
I'm
be
horribly
honest.
offended by penis.
I've got a fucking lot more experience with that
Yeah, but Scott,
than I have with
you're
vaginas.
horribly.
That's a fair point.
That's
and,
one way to look at it.
and you've got to think you know, as a man themselves, you know.
How can you be
they-
scared of it? I've seen one all my life.
As a man themselves, they know what works.
Yeah.
Right. So when they're working your tool,
But
they're going to do the best
how
job of it,
many,
aren't they?
how many days have you gone in your waking life where you haven't seen a penis?
That's a fair point, to be honest with you.
But how many
You know.
days have you gone without seeing a vagina?
Lots more.
You should be far more accustomed
That's
to a cock.
You make a great argument.
I
here.
know.
Holy shit.
I'm trying to justify my next move, which is I'm going to leave my wife and I'm going to bang a tranny.
And if you're DPing a woman with another man, there's a likelihood that you have cock touchage anyway.
I've not
so
been in
it's
that
not
situation,
gay.
and I can't
Oh,
ever
yeah,
see
yeah.
it happening.
You know, ball on ball action. Yeah. That's
I
what
don't want to
happens.
sit and look at one of your fucking faces.
Could you imagine how disgusting that would be?
high-fiving and shit.
High-fiving over
Oh, Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one.
yeah,
Oh
that
my
works.
God.
See, I'd be scared
Sorry,
around
I've
the heat
gotta
of the
be
moment I
careful
try to
when I
kiss
put
you or
my
something.
I know. or imagine, like, you know,
Rumble.
you're laying back and you're enjoying what's happening to you, and then suddenly there's one of your friends cocks in her mouth. Oh, fucking no, thank you. Fucking.
Or
bullshit.
worse,
Why is it so cheesy?
they pull out to finish on top and get you in the mouth.
Oh no.
That wouldn't bother me, but it'd bother you.
It would bother me. Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm
that'll break you,
horrified by
wouldn't
semen. So yeah, that's
Horrified by
yeah.
semen.
so that's the fucking thing is the bill to try and stop you from masturbating. But I think it's a.
Dang, what is
I-
wrong with America?
But I
Man,
think
what
it's.
the fuck?
I think
Well,
it's- I
so
think it's-
right. No, so sorry. Mildly serious point.
Okay. Oh,
When you
shit,
get
here
rid
we
of
go.
all the immigrants,
Right.
right,
Uh-huh.
who are doing all the shit jobs,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Who's going to do all the shit jobs?
Well, no one.
Exactly. So
Did you
you
ever
need
see-
you need more kids.
There was
You
a media-
need to make
was
it
a-
illegal for people not to have kids, so you can have cheap labor, domestic labor. Simple as.
That's
Same-
a viewpoint.
Yeah, no. What get kids to do it like China did?
Pretty much.
That's a good idea. I'm into that. Like,
I mean, Russia got
Just
to a
think
point where
that-
they were paying people to have kids, right?
Were
Because they couldn't get people in. There was no immigration.
They've
They-
shown as well too that I think in Europe especially and in the US there's a massive decline in in childbirth now. People are
Yeah.
the population's
do you know
declining
why?
everywhere.
You know why?
The
Because
world's fucked.
social,
Why would you have
no,
kids?
it's not why. That's not why at all. It's because we've got social media now.
Oh
And
yes.
People in their teens, in their early 20s,
Mhm.
get to see miserable fucking adults
Oh,
and what happens when you have a child. And they go, do you know what?
fuck that noise.
Ah, fuck that shit.
Fuck that noise.
Do you know what? My life is great without this.
And also,
I grew up with Al Bundy, and I still got a kid.
true. But then also as well, though, the problem is like, you know, you want to have more than say one or two kids, you're fucked
Yeah.
because you can't afford a bigger house. If you work
Yeah,
harder,
yeah.
if you work harder to get a bigger house, you're getting taxed more because
Yeah.
you're earning more money than say.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so much, you know,
Yeah,
it's
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
You know?
I could talk about inflationary economics for the next half hour.
You
if you
did
want.
like you did like
How about we
Saturday
don't?
night.
This, not on this. But I'll tell you though, before we wrap things up, I'm going to show you a thing that I've also brought along with me tonight. That I think that we maybe don't have time to investigate it this evening.
I hope it's funnier than inflation.
Well, I hope so because
Depends on what kind of inflation,
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
hey.
in my hand I have a card game, right? A card game.
Like literally, you can't see shit through the back of your hand. Your hand is so fucking
You could be hiding-
unnaturally huge.
Card game,
Right,
right?
there's a card game.
Okay.
You could be hiding a Vauxhall Vectra in
I've got
there.
a card pack. So this card pack I received many moons ago. It's wonderful, and I'm assuming you guys are obviously quite knowledgeable about the classic game Top Trumps.
Oh yeah.
Top Trumps. This is a Top Trumps
I take no
based game.
prisoners.
However, it's a Top Trumps based on British nonsense.
British nonsense.
British
Oh,
nonsense.
love it.
Oh, nonsense!
Nonsense.
Oh, yes.
Crack
oh,
open and
my
have a look at those
knowledge
cards.
of pedos is
British
unbelievable. Hang on.
nonsense. There is a midden of pedos in that fucking deck there. Pick one at random and tell us who you find. So Boris has pulled the cards at the box there. It's wonderful. We've got a wide selection of British nonsense here. That
So are these people all on the sex register? Sex
these are
offenders
all
list?
British celebrities that have
Okay,
been
I need to take my...
done for like I don't know, well, a variety of
This
crimes.
is fucking phenomenal.
He's picked them already.
So,
Who do we have?
I have picked Fred Talbot.
Fred Talbot.
Fred the Weatherman.
Yes.
Born 1949, TV presenter, former teacher, serving 5 years for indecent assaults on schoolboys. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. Including staging naked orgies on canal boat school trips. Prosecution witness. The Stone Roses Ian Brown testified Talbot gave masturbation practices his homework.
Oh my
Now, is that Fred Talbot who did the?
He used to jump about on the fucking
map?
yeah.
The big
Fred the Weatherman.
on This Morning TV.
I don't know why you're looking at
There
the
was
foreigner.
I know,
Joe,
but
do you know This Morning?
there's a TV show
I
called
know
This
that.
Morning.
Yeah, I know the TV show.
So
yeah.
back in the 90s, there used to be it was filmed outside a canal,
Yeah.
and on the canal they had a massive floating map of the UK.
Huh?
And the weatherman he'd go like he'd be in Aberdeen, he'd be like, "Yeah, it's fucking raining in Aberdeen. We'll just hop down to Cornwall. It's gonna be sunny here." And he was always falling in because he would jump to the islands and stuff.
He would jump to Ireland, and he would occasionally fall in the water.
But anyway.
It was fucking wonderful.
So,
But he was a nonce.
so his scores are physical threat. He's a 67.
Right. So
Cockiness. He's cockiness. He's a 76. Offences are quite mild. They're only
Okay.
65.
Okay.
Slippery is 67. Remorse 3. So he
3?
was not remorseful at all.
Give me a fucking
So,
card.
Non-Sarai 83. Go for it.
meaty Trump.
I'm just grabbing a
Scott,
random
this is
card
the
here.
fucking
Can I
best thing ever.
just intervene for 1 second? I mean, first of all, this is genius, but second of all, I didn't know what nonsense meant.
Oh, okay.
Right. So this is a
Every
vocabulary
day's a
thing.
school game.
So I thought
school days are-
So,
nonce was
That's why, like, my favourite
a
line of
homophobic thing.
any TV program is what's his fucking name now? It's gone from my head. Clinton Baptiste. He's the
Clinton Baptiste. Yes.
he's a medium on the Hiram and
Phoenix
Heights.
Nights.
yeah,
And he's going
we're
to
gonna go
the
see
guy,
them.
and he goes up to the guy and he goes, "I'm getting the word nonce," and the guy smashes his fucking teeth. Anyway,
Wait, the card
nonce.
that I picked, right, and this is I'm excited to be honest with you.
Okay, Scott, let's
because
hear it.
this card is called the Super Enabler card,
Holy fuck!
Dear.
and the star of this card, the Met.
Holy fuck!
It says the Metropolitan Police is being investigated for high-level corruption of the most serious nature. An alleged cover-up involves child sex offences by MPs and police. Meanwhile, it continues to operate with impunity. You have possibly won this round. Discard. Holy shit. That's a banger. Wait, who have you got?
Right. So I have
I
somebody.
think. Sorry, before you go with the card there, I think that every show
We should do a couple of these
pull a nonce.
motherfuckers. Yeah,
Pull a nonce, right?
the show nonce.
That's our new segment. Pull a nonce.
Well, now your show's educational because people can look up these names.
We'll bring in guests.
Right.
That's our segment. Pull a nonce.
Pull a
right?
nonce.
Pull a nonce. There you go.
So I've got Simon Harris,
Oh yeah.
born 1959.
Simon Harris. Who's he again?
I
Oh,
don't know.
DJ. Was it not
No.
DJ? Sorry, carry on.
Convicted pedophile and philanthropist, in inverted brackets, ran a charity in Kenya where he abused hundreds of street children in 2002 to 2013. Arrested in the UK following a tip-off from a Channel 4 news team. Also abused boys in Devon in the 1980s. Jailed for 17 years. Physical threat, 80. Slipperiness, 70. Cockiness, 90. Remorse, 0. Offences, 88. Nonseriety, 91.
Holy shit.
I want to do another one.
Oh, wait, do one
Oh,
more.
I do,
Do
sorry,
one.
I wanna
Feel
do
free.
This is Jeffrey Rooney, born 1975. Plymouth Plymouth Navy officers' sex attacks on young children were discovered when he sent photos to his lover, a newly married man whose wife found the images and reported to police. Videos of him raping children and
Jesus!
a baby were found. This is not funny at all.
It's not funny
I
at
feel
all.
really bad. Jail for 14 years.
14 years.
That motherfucker.
Give that fucker the noose.
Physical threat,
Jesus.
88. He's a cocky bastard, 93. Offences, 89. See, that to me should be fucking higher.
Oh, absolutely.
Slipper in is 65. Remorse, 0.
Jesus.
You cunt.
Oh, man.
Nonseriety, 90. That's pretty high, actually. He's a fair fucking nonce.
The problem we're going to have with this new, pull the nonce game we have for
Is
the
we're
show.
not going to be able to stand up because we're all so fucking hard.
Pull off the nonce.
Sorry. No, is that the way you were going?
I can smell the musk of the exposed fucking shaft.
Joel, fuck.
Is that we're gonna pull cards eventually and go, oh fuck, that's too much. You know?
Oh, that's my uncle.
Dad. But aren't they fucking amazing? Like they.
Oh, what's
they have-
that one?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Well, the God Emperor. He's not in there.
Right,
The,
so Donald Trump, born in...
Well,
these
if
have-
Trump's in there, it's because the Bairns were asking for it. Right? That man does no wrong.
I've always said number one cause of paedophilia is sexy kids.
Sexy kids.
So, gentlemen, on that horrible note, I think we'll call an end
Holy
to tonight's recording.
shit,
Holy
that's
shit, that was
intense.
brutal.
That was.
But, folks, if you
Oh, by the
care
way,
to
this
hear
is the
more,
second edition of
second edition.
Fuck.
Trump's
Fucking
British
hell.
nonsense.
There must be newer ones because that I got that as a gift from one of the DHB listeners. This would have been about fucking maybe 10 years ago, if not more. There must be newer versions of the Top Nonce. So
Yeah, 2015.
This
it
is
said.
Holy shit.
fantastic. Make
Isn't
sure
it
your friends and
amazing?
family never forget a nonsense face again by playing this arse-clenchingly uneasy edition.
Jesus whipped. Folks, so we're going to
fuck.
be releasing this podcast hopefully this week. I'm going to edit it all together, get on the new sound clips and stuff, and I'll have to
Yeah.
also I have to
Sorry,
arrange the
keep touching your
hosting
feet.
and such not, but that shouldn't be a big
So
problem.
obviously this is not going to be the. This is just like a bit of a fucking yap. So what's the actual?
This
is,
is
there
the
a, is there a format? Is there?
This is there's a format as such. We're
Yeah.
following the kind of like loose chat format for now,
Yep.
but we are going to bring in segments because we have got segments we're
Yep.
planning. Our new one, of course, here, Top Nonce.
Yeah,
you
top
know?
nonce.
Top Nonce will be the
fucking fantastic.
a stand-up fucking segment. But so I'm going to release the show hopefully in the next couple of days. We're going to get it'll be released through. Now there's a way I can do it. I think through Spotify podcasts.
Okay.
But it'll be available on every
Yeah, yeah.
podcast format too. I'll release more
I mean, there's a
information.
good chance it's going to get cancelled when we release it. So.
I will-
Fucking right it is.
I will release more information on.
Hey,
the,
don't cancel us, you woke fuckers.
No, right. If you want to find more information on the show, just go to scottstaylor.uk. I'm going to put all the details in there, where you can find it, how you can find it, and everything else we do. My new book that's coming out as well soon as well too. That's going to be on there. Our
Did
other
he just pitch his book?
Yeah, he
I
did.
fucking did, man. I can't wait.
Did he just pitch his book?
yeah, I'm
And he
gonna-
didn't even... But you know what's the worst thing is? He didn't say it's called
I've got a book coming
Rust.
out.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm excited. What's it
It's
called?
I've named it. It's a collection of photos of women I've taken outside the co-op.
Cooperative Brides.
Cooperative brides. Yeah,
What are they doing? Are they just
yeah. Just
I
being
take it they
themselves.
don't know.
No,
They all
really don't
no.
know.
looking
fuck
very
no.
afeared
Yeah.
Why is there a man in a green mask in that car fucking taking photographs of me?
with a MAGA hat.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah.
I'm delighted for that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
your book Rust.
book Rust. Rust is called Rust: Harvest of the Hidden.
Yeah.
It's the artwork's done.
How much sex is in
I
it?
just need to. There's
Oh,
a nearly a bit of sex. Well,
Oh.
you've read the book, so you know.
I was going to play down, but there you go.
There's
I
nearly.
probably
a bit.
won't read it, but okay.
That's fine.
Boris
I don't
doesn't-
read.
Fuck.
Boris doesn't read the articles. Fuck that. Boris
did.
doesn't read the text messages I send him.
I
read
neither do
some-
I.
I don't
Fuck
have
you.
time to read. But I'll tell you what I do like. I
Uh-huh.
do like an audio book because I listen to them at work.
Okay, okay, yeah.
If it's on audio at any point.
Well, this is the thing. So my thinking is, I'm going to release the paperback and the Kindle version
Yep.
first of all. Give it a little bit of time, see if there's any interest in the book at all,
Yeah.
and if there is, record the audiobook.
How many books do I need to buy for there to be interest?
Several. Well, no, I mean, so far I've been getting some good feedback. I'm hopefully going to get. I think recording an audiobook would be good fun, though. You know,
Yeah.
Will you do it yourself or
great
would you
fun.
get a voice to do it?
I'm not sure.
The AI.
I'd maybe have a
Don't
stab.
get AI
I'd maybe
to
have a stab at it. You know, like and try
Yeah.
and do it. You know, because I've got all the kit. I've got the studio
Yeah,
quality
well.
microphone. I've got all the shit at home and need be, so I
Yeah,
can do it. But I might have a stab at it. We'll see.
Why not?
Yes.
Why not?
But yeah, so folks, keep your eyes peeled to scotttaylor.uk. You'll get all the information there on this new show, and when it finally finds its own home, we'll get a page for this as well, dedicated
Yeah.
website for this too as well too. And we'll catch you all on the next episode.
Watching the flip.
We will hopefully try and make this a bit more regular than we have with other.
I mean, there's no fucking
projects.
reason not to because we all live.
We all live
within
within fucking
about
2
2
minutes away.
miles. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, that's one of the problems with the DHB is everyone is so far apart. But here,
Oh, look, Lunky's got his
Tiny's
hand
got
up.
his hand up. Here we fucking go. I thought he was reaching up there to stroke the
What's
banner,
the
but
problem?
sorry, Tiny. What's the
Speak.
issue?
Are we doing the Trump stuff every time, or
No,
I mean, if it gets you hard enough, yes.
I mean, let's be honest. He's going to give us enough fucking fodder, isn't he?
He's going to give us plenty. We should have like a Trump update every show. God Emperor update.
This is going above my bed tonight, though.
Oh yeah,
And my wife
you're
is
going
going
to be so
get it
hard.
while I'm looking at that magnificent man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm putting that above my porch when I get home as well too. So,
Yeah.
so the
fucking
neighbours
right.
know who the real boss is. Of the place, you know.
I'm the big swinging dick in this
That's
town.
all right. I'm gonna put the picture I just took in my manifest.
Boris and I are going to go down to the fire station, borrow the fire engine, and erect one of the 13-foot ladders, higher than that, sorry, bigger ladders, and erect these banners on your home. On the roof of your home, so you know it's harder for you to take down. Because I know that you won't want to take it down because they're so fucking.
Either the trees
I was
opposite.
thinking
so you
about
can
burning down my house for other
trees
reasons.
opposite.
It'll just help.
Insurance scam.
Folks, thank you very
Murder.
much. We will catch you later on. Good night. God bless. You've been
Farewell.
We've been amazing.
It's been
Cheerio.
all right.
Some of us more than others.
Yeah, true. Cheerio.
End of the road again. Misfits in a hole. Rocking through the night. Nose on the wall. Crashing through the stage. Voices in the haze. Legion passing back. Riding through the phase. We fight the noise. Extraordinary stand. Miscreants unite in this rebel land.